I get so excited. I love the pauses, and I'm really, really happy if you're here live and if you're getting this second dose. Welcome. You're all welcome. My name is Val, and I get giddy about these because to gift ourselves our own presence and time to draw in is so powerful. And it's practice, getting familiar and comfortable where it feels really good and safe, because life can just go, I have to do this and I have to do that and I have so much to do and do, fill. And go, and it's okay to slow down. It's okay to hit the pause button. It's okay to come inside. And for me, so much of what I realize is like, it's digestion. It's like, life is so beautifully full, and unless I give myself this time and these pauses, I can get, I'm limited in my humanness. I can get very full because I believe we take life in through all of our senses, not only in our thinking mind, we take life in our, energy body, our whole physical body, the things that we go on, that happen in a day, and it can get very full. And so these times with me, it's almost like I get to go, what do I want to digest with me? What do I want to take? What do I want to let go? What don't I need to do anymore? And then maybe what are some thoughts that I kind of realize I got tethered to, or certain things in my body that feel like they just went into automatic pilot, that I don't have to do that anymore. And while you guys are getting settled in a seat and just getting comfortable to come inside to you right now, just take in what I'm saying and just see for yourself how it feels in your body. Just taking a few moments. And for some of you, you're going to want to close your eyes the entire time and just allow yourself to be drawn into your breath and your body as you allow yourself to be just a little open to hear in what I'm saying, to take in what I'm saying. And turning off the eyes, we get to turn out those senses, so we tune in and start to develop a different kind of sensing. And it's a sensing through the sensations in our bodies and the energy, the frequency, that when we're hearing things, we start to discern what kind of feels like we want it to land. Maybe we want to digest it a little, like something, that kind of feels true, or that kind of feels good, or I didn't really think about that, or and it's just a little space. And then getting familiar with how we feel in that space. Notice if a part of us comes up that goes, I have to go. And then we just go, oh, wait. Everything's okay. Everything will get done. All is well. And I get very excited because in the Sacred Path Collective, which we're launching February 4th, which I'm so excited about, we have a call on Monday next week for those that are interested in joining, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be doing more of these, and they're going to be live, and we're going to be stopping, and sometimes we're going to bring movement in. Sometimes we'll be doing more breath work. Sometimes it will be more lecture, and it's just getting more and more familiar and comfortable with the pause. Allowing ourselves to be still. So let yourself be still. Let yourself slow down. And if you identify yourself as a mover and a shaker, I'm a mover, I'm a shaker. That said, the balance is really important, right? Giving ourselves that opportunity to, if we're good at moving, great. And also, why not understand that there's an aspect of stillness that there's so much potency and value in. And so if we feel that we have to keep doing or achieving or accomplishing, and that's how we're identifying ourselves, sometimes what can happen is we can get so locked in that behavior that if for some reason life shows up and we can't perform, maybe we don't have a purpose we're moving toward, maybe we don't feel it, we don't have the energy, maybe we have X, Y, and Z to do, we're not able to, all of a sudden that's going to affect the way in which that we see ourselves and we experience life. And so allowing ourselves to get comfortable in the still. So finding a seat, long straight spine, coming to any comfortable seated position. If you want to place your hips on top of something because that you drops your knees lower than your hips, go for it. Whatever's going to allow you to feel comfortable. And then with a long straight spine, really feeling a regalness across your chest, as if somebody took your shoulders and just drew them back. So you can feel a spaciousness all across your clavicle and shoulders reaching to either side of the room. And again, your eyes are either closed or you're just gazing softly in front of you. Exhale all of your breath out. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And with a sigh, unhinge your jaw, exhale it out. And let the sigh reverberate down in the lower belly area. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale. Let your shoulders drop. Maybe your body moves and the just feels good. Yeah, one more time like that. Let it feel good. And then soften your lips and allow the breath to be more internal. And start to pour all of your attention onto your breath, feeding your body. And let's bring the attention down to the feet. And on your next inhale, imagine the breath and feel and sense the breath coming in through the feet, up through the calves, up through the knees, the thighs, right into that hip and right into the lower belly, and hold the breath in the lower belly, right there. And it's a slow exhale through the nose. Let the breath go down through the thighs, down through the knees, down through the calves, down, out through the feet. All the breath out. And now inhale again through the feet. Let the breath come in and up through the legs, through the thighs, through right into that pelvic bowl, right to the lower belly, that pelvic bowl, lower belly, and hold the breath. Stay relaxed in the hold. Stay relaxed and lifted across your chest. Stay relaxed. Through your nose, exhale it out, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. So you stay lifted in your heart and enjoy the release, enjoy the relaxation, enjoy it. All the breath out. And now through your feet, let the breath come in, and this time let an energy that feels good. Maybe it's nourishment, maybe it's support, maybe it's trust, maybe it's ease, maybe it's joy. Fill yourself up with it. Hold the breath. And feel yourself like that energy starting to pulsate right in that sacral, pelvic bowl, belly area. Hold it there. Let it just breathe. Like just hold and reverberate. Yeah. And then exhale the breath out all the way out through your legs. Feeding your body. And just take a few more breaths like that. Intentionally drawing the breath in, holding in that lower sacral, lower belly area. As long that feels good for you, and then releasing, just really letting this be this beautiful relationship with your breath and your body. And now, once you've completed this, the last round, then go ahead and just allow your breath to start to spill free, and intentionally begin to fill other areas of your beautiful body. Maybe the breath goes in and underneath your armpits. Maybe it goes to the back of your shoulders. Maybe it goes from your ears down to your shoulders, down your arms. Maybe it fills behind your eyes, and just start to allow yourself to be enveloped in your own delicious breath, feeding yourself. And what we're doing is we're slowing down the brainwaves. We're allowing ourselves to be more present, more available, more receptive. We've maybe stepped away from what's happening in our lives a little bit. Maybe the ongoing incessant dialogue that occurs. Maybe that one quote-unquote problem in life. And we're just giving ourselves a little pause. And in this space, we're going to allow ourselves to be open to possibility, to something new. So I'm going to just, as you allow yourself to sit here and just be here, I'm going to invite in just an idea, a concept, something that, an interpretation, a way that I'm experiencing life for my own self as well as for others around me in my coaching and in my friendships. And also knowing the astrological tone right now, there is a heightened intensity that you may be feeling right now. And let's not add any meaning to it, and let's not add any judgment to it. Let's just become aware if, as of late, we've been noticing a certain sense of intensity. Maybe that's overwhelm. Maybe that's excitement. Maybe that's contraction. Maybe it feels imbalanced. Just notice. And just notice and feel it in your body. And just become aware in your body, just in this moment, while we're pausing the thinking around it. Just notice in your body where maybe that's expressing itself if you feel that fullness in life right now. Maybe life's happening very fast and it's very full. So we're just acknowledging it without the story, without the drama. We're just seeing it for what it is, and we're giving it a little space to be seen. So we're recognizing we don't have to be swallowed by this feeling. We don't have to run from this feeling. We don't have to quickly make it go away. That instead we're just going to breathe into it without the story. And learn to be with ourselves in the fullness, in a way that feels really safe. So in my personal life, as I noticed life got very full and I was following things that made me feel good, called creation for me, creating, I was in this place of creating, I started to get excessive, if you will, in the creation, in the working, because I love what I do. Yet there was an imbalance that I was experiencing, not as much play, not as much outward joy, not as much connecting with other people and doing these other things that bring me joy, like dancing or playing under trees or being spontaneous. And I started to notice that without creating that intentional balance in my life, I started to get a little bound and tight. I started to notice myself gripping in my jaw, feeling tense in my shoulders. My body started to talk to me, started to inform me. And I wasn't really listening, so I woke up one morning with a sore neck. My body was informing me. And I started to just investigate, to allow myself to be with myself a little bit more. So just start to sit with yourself and just notice as you're listening to my story, looking at your own life from a bird's eye view, if anything resonates. And all I want you to do is just breathe a little breath into an area of your body without thinking, to the best of your capacity, that could use a little bit more breath. Maybe you're experiencing a tension in the back of your head. Maybe it's right at your lower back. If you feel a little bound or tight in life right now, a little overwhelmed, this is not about fixing, not about changing, not about judging, not about shaming. It's simply seeing it, breathing breath into it, and just letting yourself know that in the fullness, you're okay. Because it's in that spaciousness, at least that I'm aware of, is that I feel like life's inviting me to something new. Feel that in your body. What if life were tapping on you, saying, hey, just so you know, there's something here for you. There's something new that might be available for you. It's nothing to get through, to hurry up to get the other side of the intensity. Nothing to fix really fast and find the solution. But simply in just being with yourself in the intensity, that there might be a new idea, a new thought that comes through, a new opportunity to find the new balance. The new balance. What if right now you're learning a new way to be in the fullness of life in a way that you can actually enjoy it. Trust yourself in it. Feel the good in it. And breathe. And feel. I've chosen to omit the word busy from my vocabulary. I feel like that, especially in the American society, we pride ourselves on being busy. Like that's a good thing. For me, that feels extraordinarily frenetic, overwhelming, too much. So if I know that I choose to live an abundant life and a full life because I want to experience as much as I can in this lifetime. So if I choose to, I'm choosing to live an abundant life, I want to be deliberate with where I put my thoughts and my attention to the best of my capacity. So you are the creator, absolutely, 100%. And simultaneously, there is this extraordinary energy playing out called life that's also creating with you. So just notice in your body if there's any boundedness, tightness of being supported in creating your life. That you get to feel relaxed. That you get to learn new behaviors, new ways of being. When tension shows up, that serve you, that feed you, and breathe that in. And you can either just stay here, or I'm going to invite you to do a hand gesture. And as you hold this gesture, what it does is the angles of it and how you're holding your hands and how you're holding it is all developed according to a system, a mathematical system. It's a diagonal system, if you will, and it's creating and working alongside some vibrational frequencies energetically. And so the one that I picked today for us is sensuality. So just look at this. And it says, be sensual. This mudra awakens sensuality and sexual energies. Sexuality and sensuality do not disappear with advancing age, for our sexual organs and their respective hormonal glands are with us throughout our lifespan just as well. Sensuality has two shades of meaning. On one hand, it means keeping all of our senses on the qui vive, being aware of what we touch, smell, taste, see, and feel. Right? And on the other hand, it has to do with the sense of being connected with our own fellow human beings, with nature, and on a spiritual level with the cosmic forces around us. So allowing ourselves to experience the goodness in life, let's just put it simply, allowing ourselves to take in the goodness of life, the pleasure. Open your senses and your heart to all that lives, all that is good, all that is beautiful. This attitude will manifest itself in your surroundings. Your personality will be able to express its attractiveness and desirability. So the mantra, I meet the world with an open heart and open arms. Affection and love flow back to me. Here's the mantra, here is the mudra. Go ahead, take your left hand, point your finger up and turn your thumb in like this. Take your right hand, wrap your hand, your entire hand, around just the index finger. The elbows draw out to the side, the shoulders stay relaxed down your body, and you're holding this right in front of your heart. Again, the rest of the fingers are turned in, the thumb is tapping over it. You wrap your right hand around your left finger and bring it down, elbows out to the side, shoulders drawn on your back, shoulders relaxed down your back. Soften the windows of your eyes and start to breathe. And allow yourself to feel and bring all of your attention right into your pelvic bowl, your sexual organs. And begin to breathe deeply into that area, holding this gesture in your hands. Awakening this second chakra, the second energy center in our body. Simply with our attention and with our breath. Breathing and feeling. And if the thoughts come in, keep bringing them back to that breath and back to that area which represents pleasure, creativity, joy, sensual connection, intimacy. Inspiration. Feel these energies beginning to pulsate from that area of your body. Stay relaxed in your body as you receive and feel and get familiar and comfortable with stopping your day and in a moment feeling pleasure for no reason, simply because it's available. Just a few more breaths right here, imprinting these energies, showing your body, your mind that it's safe to feel these things, that you can be more receptive as you move through your day, witnessing and experiencing these feelings. Just a few more breaths here, enjoying it, soaking it in. See if there's any other place in your body you can relax and allow it in a little more. Beautiful. And you can absolutely stay here. If you have the gift of time and you can offer that to yourself, definitely stay here. Otherwise, when you're done, just release your hands down and just start to touch your own body. Just start to touch your own legs, your arms, just waking yourself back up, inviting yourself into this moment. Before you get up for the rest of your day, just acknowledging your own self. Just thank you with your hands on your body and just recognizing you chose to spend this time for yourself. Just acknowledge. And know these moments are here, available to you at any moment. And just acknowledging that you took the time, and I want to celebrate you and say this is to me the work that is going to support the health of this planet. Recognizing we're worthy of our own presence and our time, and we get to decide where we want to put our energy. And these moments teach us, they show us. And nobody can do this work for you but you. So I honor you, I respect you. And if you want to find out more about the Sacred Path Lifestyle Collective that we're launching February 4th, we have a live call on next Monday, the 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll also have the recording up after that if you want some information. And we'll see you again next Wednesday. Until then, enjoy your life fully and in the intensity. See what magic is there that's inviting you to open to new ways of being that maybe you never, ever, ever thought about, to find a new balance for the now you. So much love.